It says I'm live. So I'm still alive. Although it's really, really late. So it's now actually on the East Coast, it's almost 12:30. So that means that I'm sorry I didn't do a reading yesterday. But as I said, the reading that I gave the other night was probably a good one to just carry through the next day. And I was right. So what I have been doing, I've been actually really busy setting up my Patreon page. So that is under review as I speak. And I will post the link to that in the description below if it's available tonight. If not, check me out on Patreon at Lisa Loring at Lilo Living Well. So just look up my first name, Lisa Loring, and I'm sure you'll find me. It'll be a way that you can support what I'm doing here on YouTube as well as Instagram. And while I'm in nursing school. All right, so what did we use? We used the Wild Unknown Tarot yesterday, but I think we can probably, let's do this one today. Yeah, let's do this one today. I liked it a lot. It kind of blew my mind, actually. And I just want to share a quote with you from the Rudolf Steiner Calendar of the Soul. This is with the Calendar of the Soul, it's basically a book that a verse that you read every single day as a meditation that you can work with. And every single day kind of brings up something different in it. And in this one, we're in the 28th week, which is sometimes the weeks don't always correspond just because of the way the calendar kind of falls. So the verse doesn't match up with the dates, but right now it is. Although there is a little bit of confusion in the community. I don't want to talk about that, but I'm going to read you the quote. And I feel like this is very much a very good verse to exemplify and speak to what we're experiencing this week. I can, in newly quickened inner life, sense wide horizons in myself, the force and radiance of my thoughts, coming from soul's sun power, can solve the mysteries of life and grant fulfillment now to wishes whose wings have long been lamed by hope. And this is a verse that I have been reading, oh my gosh, yearly, annually. And it's always one that's actually confused me up until this year. But I have been working with this book for almost 10 years now, daily, weekly. And the last verse here, part of the verse, whose wings have long been lamed by hope. I see this very much as a wonderful encapsulation of the reading that we did yesterday. And that statement right at the end, whose wings have long been lamed by hope. I think it really shows how we can have a lot of dreams and we can have a soul fire, but we have difficulty acting upon them in a way that is effective. And so we sit and we hope and we wish and we dream that something will drop in. And really, the support is really there all along, all the time. But we're sitting around somehow hoping and waiting for something to show up when really it's us who needs to show up. And that came in really, really clearly with that Ace of Pentacles card from the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, as well as the Sun card, which turned up later, which was that basically, yeah, there's that, which was basically the microcosm of that. In that picture of the stump looking to go back and listen to that reading. Go back and listen to that reading. It's really important. Oh, look. If I look quickly. Nope, that's me live. That's me live. Okay, sorry. I had to switch. I'm back. Hi, Jay. How's it going? I know you're a late person. What time do you, where in the world do you live? Where in the world do you live? So yeah, you were on yesterday, so you saw, and go back and listen to that verse I just read. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Put my little my citrine skull up there. Really excited to do this reading, although I'm tired. I'm tired, but I'm not going to get up early tomorrow. Hallelujah. Actually, one of my classes is canceled, which I feel bad because I think my instructor is probably not, something's going on with his family, which I don't love. We certainly wish him well. But I have to say, I am grateful for that that space to just have a little space to do, like pull my Patreon page together and to do some things that I wanted to do. And Gives me a little breathing space to do some of the things that I've been putting off doing tomorrow. You live in Alabama. You live in Alabama. No, you're in central time zone, right? Central time zone. So you're an hour behind me, I think. Depends, I suppose, from where in Alabama you live. You're Pacific? You're not Pacific if you live in Alabama. You're hilarious. You want to be, oh, look at that. I am not even freaking kidding you right now. This card just popped out, Ace of Pentacles. And Jay, you were asking about your entertainment, and you got a great reading last night. So let's just talk about this for a second. That Ace of Pentacles freaking came up again. I love that. It's pretty awesome. All right, what else is going to come up? What else is going to come up? So if you're in the Pacific time zone, then you're, I know, yay, right? Ace of Pentacles. And like I said, the Ace of Pentacles is things that we value that are, you know, tangible, that are concrete, things that we can touch, things, you know, you think about Ace of Pentacles, you're thinking about like Venus in the, when Venus is transiting through Taurus, that kind of thing, or like the moon in Taurus, Venus in her home sign of Libra, you know, valuing and, you know, things of value coming in on the tangible level and in a beautiful way, in a well-crafted way, right? Things that you're proud of. Things that you work towards so much that, you know, it's your love, yourself, like every part of you is invested. You're embodying that thing, like you and that project or that person or, you know, whatever it is are one, like, it's in like symbiosis. It's really, really cool. At any rate. Oh, what do we have here? Well, I'm not going to take these because these are coming out in that clump. Remember, this is a very new deck, so I don't want to be too hasty with what I choose, but that Ace of Pentacles came out by itself. And yeah, I feel that energy is definitely still around us, particularly when you hear that Rudolf Steiner calendar of the soul verse. When I read that this morning, I'm like, oh, of course. You know, we really have to look within to cultivate that strength within. Like, you know, you can want to do well in the world and to do all the things that you want and achieve your dreams. But if you're not actually stepping up to meet them, you know, we co-create with the universe. We are working with the universe. So we actually need to step up in leadership to dive in, right? You have to, because then what's the point? Then I guess you really don't want it, right? And that's not to be mean. And that's not to mean that the universe isn't giving you stuff, but the universe is giving you stuff all the time. Do you believe it? Do you believe it enough to step into your own stuff, into your power in your own right, and work and extend your hand out to the universe? Do you believe? That takes a belief system. And if you're not ready to surmount that, then you're not, but you'll get there at some point. Just keep doing small steps, right? Without work, you won't become something you want to be. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, no one's just giving out free like stuff. We're going to take this one. 8 of Cups, moving on. No. Is this a 7 or 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, it is. But it looks, I see what's going on. If you look at the numbers there, it almost looks like it wants to be an 8, but there are clearly 7 cups there. So that's a 7 of Cups. So, this is so interesting. I love the depiction here. So simple yet complex. We're looking at a card that talks to us about, and wants to flip over it. I'm like, oh, what if we did it upside down? So, but if we did do it upside down, you know, there it is. Like, you know, the sun is on top rather than the moon. So this is, again, examining what you want reflected in the light of the moon. And this is like a full moon energy. We just came off that Aries full moon. And again, that card that's coming back to me is the card that I pulled as the central card of the reading on Sunday, which was about, you know, asking for what you want. It was that Midnight Prince card. I'm going to have to pull that card from the Fairy Oracle card deck so y'all can see that. I'm not going to like fool around and just talk about that card without people seeing it anymore. And it needs to come out. So that card was really cool. And it talks about like journal, like sit and journal about what you want. The 7 of Cups card is literally figuring out, writing down what you want, putting it in the physical, putting something out in the physical on that level. So Midnight Prince, here it is. So put it in writing. Put your money where your mouth is. What do you want? Stop fooling around. Write it down. Right? So just so you know, Jay, I'm unable, YouTube is telling me I'm unable to connect to chat. So if you're chatting if you're in the chat and you, just so you know, I'm just going to keep reading the cards. If it reconnects, which is cool and right. But Midnight Print, ask for what you want. Be honest. The most important part of this message was be honest. So we'll let the Midnight Prince come back in because his energy keeps coming up. That's the 43 card. P.S. The 4 and 3 is 7. 7 of Cups. So, look in the light of the moon, go in your dreams, dream journal, do some dream journaling. What are the dreams that you have? Write it down, step into it, embody it, even if it's a small way. Don't let your wings be lamed by hope, like sit around hoping around for something to turn up for you. Step up and get it. Step up. It's yours. You deserve it. See, right? Like sometimes I think a lot of us think we don't deserve it. Like we're not good enough. Oh, the universe couldn't possibly mean that for me. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. You're a beautiful person. You deserve everything, everything, everything. There's not a bad bone in your body. And if you think there is, you know what? It doesn't matter. They're just mistakes. Not even mistakes. They're things that you did and that you tried and they didn't work out well. Keep trying. Try again. The universe is telling you to try again right now. Try again. And that's what I said in my Instagram post last night. Think again. Take another look. Take another look. And we'll take these two that just came flying out of the deck. All right, what do we have here? We got some different ones. Mother of Cups. So this is the Queen of Cups. Didn't the Queen of Cups come up last night? Totally did. Queen of Cups. Mother of Cups. Right? Under that came Judgment. There's a major arcana card. Judgment. The dead being raised. So all of those hopes and dreams and things that you wanted, things are coming back to life. Something's coming up for you to reconsider. Renew your energy into the physical. And then the 10 of Pentacles came up. Rainbows. Look at all the rainbow colors in that card. 10 of Pentacles again. Look again. Take another look at what's going on here. Take another look. Balance is being struck. Projects, relationships. Judgment is also a card of transformation. It's not like the death card in that way, but it's still raising the dead. I mean, that's transforming. That's pulling something back up for another consideration. Breathing new life into something. We are being called now. Now is the time. Don't waste it. We have the Mother of Cups. You were doing this with compassion. Look at all the things. Again, I'm going to go back to what I was saying earlier. Look at the things that you considered were mistakes. Look at them with compassion and instead look at them with a creative eye rather than an eye of judgment. Look at it in a way of, how can I actually turn those so-called mistakes into strength? Surprised. And so speaking of the strength card, that's coming back up for us. That was loud and proud last night because, we're in this 10 of Pentacles place. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles here and we've got the 10 of Pentacles and you have a choice. You have a decision to make. What is it that you really want? Be honest. The more honest you can be, the more look into your emotions, see where your emotions are taking you. Don't make knee-jerk reactions. There's a difference between fear and intuition. And I don't know if I talked about that last night in last night's reading or the night before, but there's a difference between fear and intuition. If something is driving you from a place of fear, if you're going towards something because you're afraid you're missing out, wrong energy. That's the wrong energy. You be in that place. So you already are in an Ace of Pentacles and a 10 of Pentacles place where you have all of the things that you want and need. Okay. I'm still saying that try again later, chat game. I can't be on, but whatever. I'm not going to pay attention to that. So I apologize, Jay, if I'm not answering you. That's still kind of going on. So I apologize. At any rate, I hope I'm answering whatever questions that you have tonight, and I appreciate that you're with me. The bottom of the deck is, whoa, what is this? This is the Nine of Swords. Kind of looks like it. This is a new deck to me. No, this is the eight. Oh, you know what it is? The Eight of Swords. So again, these are prisons that we create for ourselves. Or the more you want to go down a path of like, I don't deserve and I can't possibly have that, you're just putting yourself in this prison. This is really you being like, those things, those like swords are actually laying on the ground. They're not really even surrounding this person. This situation, it's not even recognized. Look at all the beauty in the rainbow colors. Right? Those rainbow colors are reflected here. Look, change your perspective. That's been the message all week long. Like, look at things from a different perspective. I got some really shitty news today. I got some really messed up stuff today. And I was like, but it was nice to actually see and reflect, like feel my feeling about it, and then not really like engage in the negativity, the potential negativity of it. Whereas if you told me that like a year or two ago, that news would have blown me out of the water. And I would have been like incapacitated and been in this like Eight of Swordsy place. So let's see, what else do I have here at the bottom of the deck? We have a three of Wands. So this is a triangle. This is pointing down. So this is feminine energy moving forward. Really cool. This is a great deck. Totally great deck. This might actually be the Eight of Wands. I'm gonna have to look at the book. Yeah, you know what? Let's look at the book really quick. Like I said, this is a brand new deck to me, so I want to make sure I am reading it the right way. Although the message is the same. Message is the same. Ace of Swords. That actually may not be the Eight. That might be the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. You know what? Yeah, that's actually the Eight of Wands. So the reason I reconsidered that is because I see the lightning coming in, and that's like messages, and that's messages from the divine. So again, but regardless, it's messages from the divine. Don't be in an Eight of Swords place. These are messages from the divine coming in to support. The universe is trying to tell us something to support the fact that we are embarking on a journey. We are walking hand in hand with the universe. And then what is this? Oh, the Four. So this is a meditation card. So one of the things I wanted to say about my Patreon page is for those who do subscribe to support me through Patreon, I will be teaching tarot lessons one-on-one and helping you learn. We'll be working with the Morgan Greer. And also, I will also be leading meditation sessions group as well as one-on-one in order to help people develop a meditation practice. So that information will be included at some point. So that's really good. I think I'm going to leave it at that. Aside from the fact that I noticed, because it's really late here and I'm tired. I know. Oh, you know what? Hello. I told you that freaking strength card was going to come up. The Eight of Pentacles came up. We've got a lot of pentacles here. A lot of not swords, but passion. You've got a lot of wands. So you have the Eight of Pentacles. This is something that, where we've more than reaped what we've sown. This is like a job well done. We've done so much actually that, we're kind of at the end of our rope with it. We're moving into that place of independence and wonder and just being in that wonderful abundance of almost the Ten of Pentacles. This is like well-crafted, intricately crafted work that we've done. We've mastered our endeavors. And here's that Strength card again. There's that Strength card again. So no joke. I knew it was going to, I'm not surprised it ended up popping out. What was, yeah, I'm going to leave. Yeah. Oh, And there it is. There's that Eight of Swords card. So that was at the bottom of the deck as well. But the Mother of Pentacles is under there. And there's that deer imagery that's been coming up real strongly for me. So I hope this reading helps and provides some message and guidance. I'm sorry that I could not participate in the chat tonight due to whatever is going on in internet world. But that's a nice sign that I should go to bed and not make this too long of a night. And I probably won't come back and do an Instagram post. I don't know. Maybe I will. We'll see. But I hope you have a great night, and I'll try to come back in and, excuse me, provide a post tomorrow night. Thanks.